Hey Jake, so I've got a little update for you.
Ooh, love an update.
So and I'm going to be saying goodbye for a moment.
What?
Yeah, I'm off to Cannes, the Cannes Film Festival.
That's mate. Wait, so you're going again?
I'm going again. Things didn't work out last year.
Right.
Last year I gave it a go, but I had kind of the wrong expectations for what I was doing there and what could be achieved. And
Do you think you went into it like The Fringe?
I did.
Right.
I kind of felt like I was going into a film festival that would be kind of open and there'll be lots of different films going on.
Yeah.
And I've been to other festivals that I could easily mix myself into. Now, the Cannes Film Festival is very different because it's the highest end film festival that you can get to. So there seems to be a lot of sort of protection there and guardrails, and there seems to be a lot of rules in
Makes
place.
sense.
And yeah, which makes sense, at that kind of level of any industry, they're going to want to protect themselves, and they don't know who's coming. So
They didn't like your red shirt, did
yeah,
they?
it's very formal there as well. And you know me, I'm quite cash, so I didn't kind of like get the vibe of what needed to be done. But I do have dreams, Jake,
And you know what you're doing now.
and I know what to expect. So last year was a little bit of a recce. I went there to kind of explore and understand what it was, is the way I look back on it. But this year, something special has happened, Jake.
Tell me.
This year, we have a sponsor that are going to be sending me to Cannes. This year, we have someone that's been watching the podcast and said, I want to give those guys a little bit of a hand and help them get there.
Thank you. Wait, who am I thanking?
You're thanking Chordal Green.
Chordal Green.
Yeah, they're a bespoke joinery company based in
what's
Essex.
that?
They work with really specialist high-end interior designers.
That's cool.
And so they're very hard workers and they're very creative people. And they said they enjoyed the podcast. They enjoyed what we're doing here and tried to achieve. And so they wanted to give us a little bit of help along the way.
That's cool. Are they local?
They are. They're based here in Harlow in Essex.
What a little coinkydink.
Yeah, so that's really, really nice that they're only just down the road from here. And actually, Jake, they've been on the podcast before, the managing directors. A little while back, I did a little bit of an experimentation with bringing businesses into the podcast.
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember that? Which is
do.
something new, which, we'd only spoken really to artists, creatives, performers, and I was like, this podcast conversation is expanding.
But these guys do sound creative. To create things like that,
Well, they are.
that's quite an achievement.
Yeah, this is what we often forget, that all of us are creative, aren't we? And often when we're in business, we kind of get drawn into one element of it and forget how we're using our imagination along the way. But Chordal Green are a company that really get that. They really get us. And I'm truly am grateful for them helping us out on this leg of the journey.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And so, yeah, so
You're going to have a great time, mate.
Well, so like I say, I understand what to do this time. One of the things that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks is I'm going to this time pre-organise podcasts to record out there in Cannes. So I'm going to be doing a bit of outreach. I'm going to be saying to people, and actually maybe this could be a little bit of a video message. If you're going to be in Cannes, reach out, connect with me, and we'll sit down and we'll have a chat. We'll talk about the films that you love, the films that you're making or want to make. And of course, we'll be asking those really big questions that we ask on the podcast.
That sounds amazing. Oh, mate, I'm so excited.
I am too, Jake. And so I guess we'll see you all there and we'll update you on the journey. Unfortunately, when I say we, Jake, you're not going to be able to come. It's a little bit far for your wings to travel.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. I'd prefer to hear about it from here. You can do those video calls with me. Do you remember how you kept me updated last year by phoning me?
We'll do some video calls along the way. And
I'll hold down the fort here.
You hold down the fort here.
The podcast is going to be ruined by the time you get back.
And so we'll be off and we'll keep you updated. I'll do regular posts with you, Jake. And thank you for joining us for this little tiny mini episode about beginning of our adventure to the Cannes Film Festival.
And thank you, Chordal Green.
And thank you, Chordal Green. Thank you. Cheers, Jake.
Bye.
Bye.